Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is probably going to be the last video from Makkah. Today's our last day, our last night. Inshallah, we'll be leaving for Medina tomorrow, 20th morning. Again, we're on the roof, and I remember a few years ago somebody told me a bit of advice or information. All the hotels, this was at that time, possibly about 10 years ago, that they do not go higher than the minarets. As you can see here, hopefully it's clear. I know there's a little bit of a barrier on the roof which stops you going into the middle, but you can see even going round that none of the hotels, the old hotels that were built probably 10 years or prior to that, go over the roof. And now we come on to a very close image of the Palace Hotel. Hopefully we don't peer into anybody's room. It is quite close, so you can see even the palace that was built. This is the palace here, and that's the minaret next to it. So even the palace is lower than the minarets. And I always remember hearing this advice and observing that none of the hotels 10, 15, 20 years ago were higher than the haram or the minarets, until we have our friend here, Mr. Tall, Clock Tower. Now, Clock Tower, as you can see, is taller than the minaret. It's the world's largest clock as well. Just a point to note, I know many people take models and structures of the Clock Tower home. I don't think many ulama would recommend that, because tall buildings are a sign of Qiyamah. Whether that's in London, that's in Dubai or Makkah, tall buildings are a sign of Qiyamah. Hence, I've never really admired or revered this clock tower, because wrong is wrong. It's just a point for Hajis to note. In next time you come, inshallah, you'll see this, that all the hotels are equal to the minarets or less than. But it's only recently, with the recent monarchs, things have changed. Maybe the previous monarchs had more respect and admiration. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect Makkah and Medina from evil coming into them, and protect this country, and grant them pious leaders. Ameen.